All right, so now that I'm back in the truck, and I actually got to go take the woman to the fast med because she's not feeling good. She hasn't been feeling good for a couple days now. Gonna get her some medicine, but it's hard for me to get the ideas out of my head when I get so excited about a new project. And for some reason, I have no idea why, this Thunderbird is so, like, I don't know. It's talking to me. It's speaking to me, and I'm super excited. I sat there and talked to Eric. That's the owner of the Mustang shop that I bought the car from. And we kind of outlined everything that I'm going to need for the car to get it turboed, because we basically have everything I need to get it up and running NA. But he said like a 302 naturally aspirated is probably not gonna tickle my fancy coming off of, like, you know, like turbo Hondas and stuff. He's like a stock 302 is just not gonna feel like enough. But you know, little turbo action, little turb ski action. So he was directing me towards some of the cheaper kits, like an On3 turbo kit. If you guys have any experience with them, please comment down below. He said they do have some shortcomings, and there is some issues with them, but they do come with a lot of good parts too, especially some stuff they've updated in their newer kits. So I think an On3 turbo kit, a blow-through MAF sensor, and then injectors. He's giving me a set of 47-pound injectors, I believe. He said that's just enough to crack into that 400 horsepower range relatively safely. He said some 60-pound injectors would do me better. And then also I'm going to need a big fuel regulator, because he said the stock fuel regulators are notoriously kind of junky. And then he recommends me running all new fuel line, because he said the fuel line in the T-Bird is junk. But he has a bunch of, I believe he said 6AN or 6AN, I don't know how to pronounce it, 6AN fuel line that I can have to run a feed and return line. So awesome deal on the car. Not going to reveal how much it is, because he kind of gave me like a friends and family discount, even though I wouldn't exactly call me family, but we are definitely friends. So we'll be family after I spend enough time down at his shop to get this thing running, because that was another part of the deal is he's gonna let me use his shop, which is like awesome. I can't, you know, thank him enough. But yeah, if he watches this video, Eric, thank you again times a million. There's a state trooper behind me, so I'm gonna wrap this up really quick. Thank you guys for watching the video. This is the start of the turbo or the Thunderbird project. We're gonna have a lot of stuff coming up here soon with it. I'm putting my seatbelt on because he's coming, the cop behind me. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one, guys. I'm gonna make a new playlist for this, and kind of have a playlist for every car. So yeah, adios, see you next time, peace. All right, whew, it's a little windy and a little sunny out today. What is up? I am Brandon with Motor Nubs. I'm sorry if you can't hear me. Hold on, let me get inside of this thing so I can talk to you about what's going on today. If you didn't see from the title, oh, well, I can't get in that side. The door handle's broken. There's a new project coming to the channel. Yes, a new project. Hold on, let me get in here. Okay. There, whew, no wind noise now. All right, so obviously I am sitting in the project car now. Yeah, well, let me, should I tell you about it, or should I just show you? Let's show you the interior first. Look at this luxury. Look at this, driver's seat, you know, it's there. People's butts have been on it. Look, passenger seat, actually, passenger seat's not bad. Yeah, so there it is, there's the project car, guys. Oh, I didn't really tell you anything, did I? Alright, well. Okay. It is a 1987, I believe, Thunderbird. AKA basically a Fox body. Or no, it's a 1988. See? 1988 Thunderbird. It is a Fox body in Thunderbird clothes. Because from talking to the guy, the engine bay is basically a Fox body engine bay. It's already got some aftermarket bits and bobs on it. There's no motor in the car, but the car does come with a motor, transmission, ECU, harness, everything. And it also comes with the help of one of my friends that has a ton of knowledge with Mustangs and this kind of stuff. So goals for this car is to get it up and running and driving on a little bit of boost. I don't know how much, but I think we're shooting for like low 400 range, and yeah, just to have some fun with it. And then once I see what it's like, then later on, you know, maybe pump it up a little bit. The motor in question that we're going to be using is a 302, a Ford 5.0. It's coming out of an SN95. I'll show you guys the parts car here in a little bit that has the motor and stuff in it. I think it got wrecked in the rear end. It already has on the Thunderbird 5-lug swap in the front, and it's got some of the Jegs racing wheels, the skinnies, with some was that Mickey Thompson's up front or something. And we also have some Jegs racing wheels in the back with some big old fatties. They're not mounted yet because the rear end is not in. The car also does come with a 8.8 drop-in rear end. It does have, let's see here, we got some K-member action. I don't know really what I'm looking at because I'm not a Mustang guy. Also the trans cross member thing, he said that's aftermarket. But I noticed there's like tons of room in here. We're gonna get rid of that climate control stuff. We're not having AC on this car. We are just having some boost, some boosta-loosta. Yeah, so 302 with an A40D. He said the transmission has had some work done to it. I don't know what that means. He says he doesn't guarantee anything other than the fact that the transmission works. So because he got it in a trade, blah blah blah. We'll just see what that happens when, you know, when the time comes. Now let me close the hood and show you how this car actually looks, because right now I've just been showing you little bits and bobs. I don't want to close it all the way. Let me flip this camera around. All right, there she is, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously up front, sitting pretty with those Jegs racing wheels. In the back, we don't have those mounted up yet. It's still 4-lug, so it's still got the little steelies on there. But we got a nice big old set of fat Jegs wheels and tires. This car should be sitting pretty good. It's also got coilovers in the front, so we'll be able to adjust that ride height when the time comes. Yeah, I'm super stoked about this because I've never had like an old, you know, I say old, this thing isn't even really that old, but like an old V8 project car. I've always kind of done the Hondas or the 4-cylinder stuff, and the body on this car is not bad. It's not perfect by any means. It's got clear coat peeling, but it's, I don't know, it's cool. It's cool to me. But the body's in pretty good shape. If you can't see, really no dings or dents outside of, you know, a couple little maybe like door dings and door chips. He said these taillights do actually light up, because I guess that's a common problem on Thunderbirds, is those taillights get water in them and then they don't work anymore, and they're kind of really hard to find. But yeah, there she is, guys. We got us a Thunder chicken right here, and it's kind of like ugly beautiful, if you know what I'm saying. Like you put skinnies and fats on a car and it makes it look good. Like, I don't know what I'm saying. I just know that I bought it and it's mine. Interior is not horrible. I showed you guys that a second ago, but let me show you a little bit more. The other door panel is in the trunk, so we do have another door panel. Here's this door panel. It's not horrible. Seats aren't bad. I'll probably pull those out eventually and maybe do some little bucket seats, some little boy racers. Or if I want to keep it feeling stock, then I'll leave that alone. He was telling me the dash has got some cracks in it. Yeah, it looks like Grand Canyon up there, but he said easiest thing, what most people do is just throw a dash pad over it and call it a day. Yeah, look at that. There she is, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the I don't know what to call this yet. Maybe the Thunder Chicken Project or the Thunderbird Project. Yeah. So comment down below, let me know what you guys are thinking. I'll show you the motor and stuff. Well, actually, I don't think I can get in there because he just left. The guy that owns this, this is actually a Mustang performance shop that I'm at. It's right by J Mills Tuning, and he's the one. This was going to be his personal like street car project kind of thing. It's got a title with it, by the way, guys, so I will be able to get it tagged. He's the one that's selling it to me, and he's letting me work on it at his shop, which I heavily thank him for. And he has this old SN95 that is a basically the parts car. I think it had, I don't know if it's been bumped in the back or something, but we're going to take the rear end out of it. We're going to take the motor, transmission, ECU, harness, and he said oh, the brake booster any other little bits and bobs that we need off of that car to get this car up and running. I did ask him what we'll be tuning it with. He said we'll be using the SCT chipped. We'll chip the ECU and tune it with SCT programmers. I don't know, he's a tuner, so he'll be able to get it on the dyno. Looking at somewhere along the lines of like a 70mm turbo, and trying to crack into that 400 horsepower range. So nothing too crazy, but still should be a fun little car and a fun trip to show y'all guys, to keep y'all informed on what's going on. Can I sneak in here? Hold on. Can I fit past this gate, or is it too tight? No, I can't. Pro tips on how to not break in here. He's got cameras everywhere. There's a camera watching me right now. Another camera. Yeah. So he's probably like, what the heck is Brandon doing over there? I'm trying to get in. I was gonna show them my motor, guys. But yeah. Number one things cosmetically on the car, I love the fact that it's got the patina. You know what I'm saying? The patina. The clear coat peeling. You can't just get clear coat peel naturally like that. I don't know. Anyway, let me flip this back around so I can talk to y'all.